She needs a coffee.
Grab my number and text me next time.
Oh.
I'm good. I'll just go without liquid.
It's raining today, isn't it?
It is.
It's a wet day, but the light's nice. It's
Yeah.
a wet day. A wet day. All right, show me your inspiration again. Is it Kristen?
Yeah,
Are you from
I'm from New York.
South Africa? She's from where? She's from New York. She's from the island. Is that what you say?
Yeah, I'm so exotic.
You're so exotic from the island. Okay, so we'll do bangs and layers. I don't like that picture.
You don't like it?
I don't
Okay,
like
I'll
that
delete
picture.
it.
Good, I like it. This one's okay. Did you show the camera? We gotta show
Oh,
them again.
sorry.
This one's okay. Who is that?
I don't know.
Think
Someone
she-
from
are
the
they-
internet.
Someone from the internet. All right, curls, let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Beth says, good morning, Nick and everyone. Rain here in MD2.
Yeah.
Who said that? Beth?
Beth.
Beth. And where is she?
Maryland, I think. MD.
Maryland. I gotta go to Maryland.
Mary.
Is that a state?
It is a state.
I've been there.
Have you been?
Yeah.
What was you doing there?
I went to Orioles game.
What are they? Is that Oreos? Is that like a cookie?
No, it's like a bird apparently.
It's a bird.
I mean that's their mascot. It's like an orange bird
An orange bird.
for a baseball team.
You like baseball? You don't like baseball?
I don't know. I'm kind of dating someone who plays baseball, but I kind of want to break up with him. So
Chairside confessions.
You're always so
Chairside
much more honest
confessions.
in the chair.
honestly, no, I'm honest to his face. He knows it.
Why don't you like him?
Nah, cause he's like being bad. So
He's being bad?
yeah,
What do you mean he's being bad?
you know what it means. He's not being faithful.
Oh, he's not being faithful.
Yeah.
Oh, so you like him, but
No, we've been dating for a while, so
he's not been
yeah,
up to your commitment schedule.
yeah.
Because that's an American thing, isn't it? Dating. Yeah?
I don't know. I'm not from Australia.
Oh my god.
It's way worse in Australia, trust me. Trust me. And it's even worse in Manchester.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, beyond.
I mean, isn't it in Europe they have like more? It's more open, right? Relationship.
I don't know, it all depends. That's what they yeah, more open.
Yeah.
Definitely. So open. So open. Oh well, so when are you gonna see him again?
I don't know. I might break up with him before then.
Oh, you might.
Yeah.
And is he still playing for the Orioles?
No, he doesn't play for Orioles.
He doesn't.
He plays for a different team. I'm not gonna disclose that.
Okay, just keep it quiet just in case. We don't want anything to come out here on Chairside Confessions. So we're going straight right into the bangs here. The Chairside Confession. You see, hairdressers find out a lot, you know? They do, don't they?
It's fine.
We find out a lot.
Adele says, I'm dying.
Sorry? It's not a secret.
No.
Not anymore, it's not a secret.
It's
I'm
not
gonna-
been a
yeah.
secret.
We're gonna send it hashtag baseball players. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep. We get it
Steven
right.
says, stories from the chair.
Stories from the chair. Dun, 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 dun. I like stories from the crypt. The crypt. From the
Could be a
crypt.
different kind of show.
I think it could be
It's
good.
more darker.
Dark. Okay. Are we doing okay so far?
Yeah, looks great.
You feel better already?
Yeah.
Yeah? Good. We're trying. We're trying. So I'm using my razor. And we're just using the tip of the blade here. And I went straight into the money shot. The bang, really, because we're going to just kind of frame it. We're going to keep the length. We're going to allow the natural texture to come out. Because
that-
if
is
she
that your
doesn't,
American
she
accent?
doesn't look good with the straight hair. She hates it straight. Yeah, that was my American accent. Yeah, is that any good? Clearly, she's not impressed, is she?
No, she's not.
She's definitely not impressed. Yeah. But anyway, so here we go. Now we're going to start to move into the side. So you kind of work this. I think they call this like, what do they call this? Like a curtain bang where it kind of comes to
Yeah.
the side a little bit. Is that what they call it? Yeah, curtain bang.
Sweep, I call it.
A sweep. What's your dog called?
Her name.
Yeah.
Her proper name is.
She tell me. Oh my God. Well, tell me her proper name
Her proper name is Georgina,
and
and
her dog name that you
is
call her.
Georgie.
Georgie. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Nice. What kind of a dog is it?
It's a mud. It's a rescue.
It's a rescue.
Yeah.
Where'd you find it? In somebody else's back garden?
No, North Shore Animal League.
Oh, nice. So you're into pets. You're into dogs.
Yeah, I'm into animals.
You are?
I don't eat meat.
You don't eat meat?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. I stopped eating it like 6 years ago.
You did?
Yeah.
How old was you when you stopped eating it?
Math. I think like 17.
Like about 17.
Yeah.
Okay. And do you feel better?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I mean, it doesn't help my like indecisiveness.
Okay. Very good. So if you don't eat meat, it doesn't help your indecisiveness. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so look what we're trying to do here. We're trying to shorten. Here's the one thing I was teaching this weekend at the class. Don't let the hair get too wet. Allow the hair to move around a little. And use the wide teeth of the comb. Because the wide teeth of the comb enables that to happen.
Rick says thank you for the class in LA. It was the best.
Oh, Rick, it was a pleasure, buddy. It was fun hanging out. I'm sure your razor technique's done great. I hope you picked up the blade ever since we did the class. I'm sure you have. So right now what we're doing is we're going to kind of follow that hair down. And we kind of did some lessons like this in our class in LA this past weekend. I was just at Planet Salon in Los Angeles. It's on Melrose. It's next to, what's that design store called? It's right there. It'll come to me in a second. A really nice Fred Siegel. Right there. We had a fun time. You been to LA? You've been to LA. You was in LA this year, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Nice. So we're going to be back in LA a lot this year because I like it. And I want to keep going. I actually got to do a client in LA. It was fun. So right now we're just shaping into the sides. And because we have... When did I cut your hair last?
I think
You need some meat.
September.
Then you could be quicker. If you had meat, you'd be quick with the answer. Get her a burger. September?
Yeah.
September.
September or August.
And
I know.
you've not had it cut since then, apart from you cheated on me with your bangs. Is that
yeah,
right?
it's true.
Thanks. Feel bad. See, you talk about your boyfriend cheating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It wasn't as serious. They only did the bangs part.
That's. I like that. It definitely wasn't as serious. Just the bangs. So we just have to focus on the front because I think that the shape that we have already is in there, and she does want a little off the length.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be like super mullety like last time. Just like, you know.
The more she talks, the fussier she gets. That's okay though. I don't mind.
Yeah,
I
the
can
more
handle it.
anxious I make myself.
Are you anxious now?
Oh yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Do you suffer from anxiety?
For sure, definitely.
You do? Mm-hmm. Why is that?
I don't know. I worry about things.
Like what?
Everything possible. What I'm gonna eat.
What do you think you'll eat today?
Oh no, I gotta figure that out.
Well, it'll come to you. Don't you worry. So, what I'm doing is that with the side of the blade, I am just elevating using the side plane of the blade. She said, keyword, less mullety than the last time. So that's what we're going to do, which means that we're going to actually layer it a little less aggressively, but we'll let the volume come out. She does have great hair. So once I've got the length in, what I'm actually doing, you'll see, is I come back through and I just tip and soften out those ends.
Rick says you were thinking of Fred Siegel,
Fred Siegel, that's right, Rick.
and he asked, will you have a happy Monday in LA?
We confirmed that we are definitely doing Happy Mondays in LA in July, and I'm back there to teach my razor class. So that's definitely gonna happen. So get ready. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Ronkan says, greetings, Obi-Wan from Florida.
Hey, Roncon, I'm going to do an event in Florida on the 15th of April. It's going to be in Miami. On the 14th, I'm going to be in Wellington. So I'll be flying in on the 13th. I'm teaching a razor class in Wellington, Florida, which is a suburb of Palm Beach. I'm teaching a razor class in Palm Beach in Florida on the 14th. And on the 15th, I'm going to be down in Miami. And I'm going to be teaching Miami. I'm going to be teaching, doing a Happy Mondays there. So hopefully, Roncon, we can get to see you. And then we're going to start to put together our artistic team, which I keep telling you about, and I'm not forgot. So stay tuned. Loretta's coming back to work with me in a week. Do you know Loretta's coming back?
No, I didn't know. That's
See,
exciting.
you're hearing it all here first.
She's retired, though.
She's what?
She's retired, but I guess not.
She's not retired. I'm
she's
gonna
not
move.
retired?
I gotta move her away from the mirror. I can see she's trying to sneak around there. She's getting all anxious.
I am.
I'll move her away from the mirror, and then she get more anxious.
No, probably best like you put like covering on it. I'd probably be very less.
Okay. Feel better now?
Yeah, I'm not looking.
Don't look. Me neither.
Oh, great.
Sometimes it's better that way. So yes, so Miami and Loretta's going to be back, and then we're going to put together our artistic team for Flow Rider, which should be a lot of fun.
Sharon says, good morning from Cape Cod.
Cape Cod.
Jesse and Flo also from Florida.
Hey, Jesse Briggs, I hope you're good. Is that Jesse Briggs? Yeah, I figured it was. You know, I went to Jesse's salon when I first came to America 25 years ago, and I taught a class in his salon. It's my first time to Florida. It was awesome. He's a great hairdresser, good guy. So you'll notice I'm just moving it different ways, because really I'm keeping it kind of freeform. She keeps looking at the hair that's coming off, so I'll shake it
I
away.
kind of like it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's okay.
She likes it. She likes seeing the hair fall.
Ronkan says he'll be there on the 14th in Wellington.
Oh, perfect.
See you then.
Great, Roncon. We cannot wait.
Ian asks, can you share with us about your photo shoot this weekend?
Oh, yeah, well, we rented a... Did you see the picture? We rented a 1965 Mustang. And we did a shoot for American Wave on the beach. Just right where the airport is in LAX. There's a great spot on the beach there. And we got 4 girls. And Tina is one of my hairdressers. Kind of spearheaded the American Wave inspired shoot. And it's really a video, more so than a photographic shoot. And we'll be using that to promote our service American Wave, which we've been doing a lot of certifications on. We just certified people in North Carolina and South Carolina. So we did have our certification in North and South Carolina, and we have one coming up at the end of the month, and we had one in LA, so a lot of good stuff going on. Let me come around this side and do this way. Yeah, I'll take her away from the mirror. She likes that better. Surprise.
Yeah, good thing I'm surrounded by them.
You are surrounded by them. In the hair salon, you are surrounded by them. Now let's come back through this way. I'm going to do a combination of scissor and razor cutting. I'm going to do some scissor cutting here as well. Let's bring me in the Hydro Mist, which we love, which is great for cutting with. It's our great cutting lotion, Hydro Mist. And we have a scissor and razor class this weekend in our academy here in New York. And it's a packed class, so it's going to be a lot of energy. I will not be there. I will be coming back on Tuesday. But we have some amazing teachers, Carmel, Lena, Kevin, Alex. We have some amazing teachers. Oh, what are you doing this week? You going to teach the class?
No,
Why not?
nobody asked me to.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Do you check your emails?
I do check my emails.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, we'll find out. Maybe we'll see, because we need a lot. We've got 20 people on the class,
I would love to teach, yeah.
so it's a lot of people. It's a 3-day scissor then razor class. What happened to my last client? She's done a runner.
She's right here.
She's done a runner.
Todd asked, are you using the edge of the blade or the flat?
No, I'm using the flat there, Todd. Great question. I'm using the flat to kind of soften and kind of get it so it's shorter here and longer here so it separates. Let me get that one hair. I hope it's not attached. No, it's not. Okay. Give us something new to worry about.
Todd says he's getting excited
Yeah, I don't,
for
like,
the
I don't
Aerojo
have
products.
enough of that already.
Oh, good, Todd. And now I'm using the back of the blade because I want to keep the razor away from her face. Yeah? So you use the back, or we call it the back of the heel. And now I'm using more the edge because I want to keep the length. So we're just not going to overlayer it through the sides. Just use the edge.
Christy says American Wave class in Hotlanta was great. Just got all shipment. If you're on the fence about taking the class, just do it.
Great. Yeah, we got loads of certifications coming up. Next one's in New York and Chicago. And don't forget, this weekend I will be in Salt Lake City. We're not going to be doing an American Wave certification in Salt Lake. It's my first time to Salt Lake. So I'm going out there to kind of share what we do and see if we can kind of make some new friends. And then we're heading to Denver. And we're going to be sharing some American Wave in Denver, because we do have some business out there already. We have some great friends who support us. And we'll be doing a Happy Mondays in Denver. So if you're in Salt Lake or if you're in Denver, this Sunday I'm in Salt Lake, and on Monday I'm in Denver. Come and hang out with us. You ever been to Salt Lake?
Me?
Yeah?
Nope.
No? Can you drink in Salt Lake? It's a Mormon city, isn't it?
Oh,
I don't know. I will find out whether you're allowed to have
The
a
hard
drink.
way.
I'll find out the hard way. Yeah, should be fun.
Pauline says good morning.
Good morning, Pauline. This is looking pretty cool. Stop looking in the mirror over there. Yeah.
You just had to put me in a place where I'm surrounded by anxiety.
Oh my God. She's surrounded by anxiety. She'll survive.
Adriana says excellent razor position.
Thanks, Adriana. Yeah, it was interesting. I was online, as everybody is now. We're kind of like, it's like the internet's mental, isn't it? Social media is mental.
I hate social
It's
media.
mental.
I just
It's
took a
good.
break for like
You did?
5 days. Yeah, no, I'm back on.
5-day detox.
She had a 5-day detox. Now she's back
all it
on.
takes.
Yeah, she gave up meat, but she couldn't give up social media more than 5 days. Yeah, but she's back on. And it is crazy though. Everyone's like mental for it, aren't they? And you
I
can't
don't
not
like
be.
it. I like memes though.
What's a meme?
Like it's like a joke of the internet.
It's a joke of the internet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have some friends that do those things.
Yeah.
They're pretty funny.
I've made some memes. Pretty good one.
Yeah? What's your Instagram so we can all check it out?
Oh, I don't have memes on my Instagram.
Oh, you don't?
No.
But
just made them.
you
yeah.
feel good about your memes.
Yep.
Wow. See, she's getting more confident now. She had anxiety and now she's getting cocky. Confident. I like that. We're bringing out the confidence.
I mean, I'm confident about certain things. Memes are one of them.
Very good. If you need memes, you know who to go to, Rebecca.
There you go.
Yeah?
I'll
You know
look her up.
You'll look her up. Well, no, I'm going to look her up. I want to say, send me some memes. What does it stand for?
Memes?
Yeah.
I think it's just a thing.
What does it
Doesn't
stand
stand
for?
for anything.
Is it a word?
It's a word.
It's a word. It's a word. Meme.
I did not say it like that.
It's a word.
When
is a-
non-Americans do American accents, it's so funny.
What do you mean? I'm American.
No, you're Australian.
I'm Australian. G'day. G'day. Doing the Bangaroony.
Todd wants to know, would there be any certification for American Wave in Canada?
Yes. You know what, my friend, I just got in touch with my friend last night, and he's moved to Canada, and I want to talk to him. because he might be a good opportunity for us. He's a great hairdresser. So let's see, Todd. I'm definitely into getting more connected to Canada. An American Wave is certified. It is a product that can be used and is approved for Canadian usage. Compliance. All right, so just over directing the hair forward. Let's bring over my next client. What's her name?
Adrian.
Adrian?
Yes.
Ah, that's like a movie, isn't it? Like Rocky.
Rocky?
Yeah. Adrian! Come over here, Adrian. Come over here. Come over here.
The obligatory Rocky reference.
Like, well, you know what?
Have you heard it before?
Just a couple times.
Just twice. Where's your picture? What are we going to do with you?
Oh.
Yeah? What we're going to do? We're going to shampoo her in gentle shampoo and conditioner. Let's have a look, Adrian. Ah, okay. So like a little razory graduation bob.
Exactly.
Okay, we got you. We can do that.
Precisely.
Precisely. Let's get her shampooed. Leave me here.
I'll leave you.
I hope I'll be okay. But don't leave me for too long. I'll get anxiety.
Separation anxiety?
Separation anxiety. That's right. That's
Jackie Blandon says, "Hi, Rojo, missing y'all."
Who said that?
Jacqueline Blandon.
Ah, hey, Jackie. All right, so I'm liking what we got right here. You can see how the hair's drying nicely. And over directing the hair forward, using the flat of the blade. Scoop it all the way out. Flat of the blade. And then I'm going to rotate. First off, I'm just going to use the flat. I'm going to rotate and I'm just going to piece in just a little bit of channel work.
Eileen says, "So cute, I love it."
Thanks, Eileen. Just a little bit of channel work, just to let that separation and that texture move. I don't want to get the hair, one of the things that we said a lot of the class, you don't want the hair to be too wet. You really need to see the fabric of the hair. So again, I feel the thickness and I feel the balance. Because I cut her hair last, I know the shape's kind of there. So I'm just enhancing what we did last time.
Rose says it looks beautiful.
Thanks, Rose.
Eileen says she loves her razor, by the way. I cut my fingers a few times.
Well, if you play with sharp things, you're gonna get cut. But you know what? It's okay. Look what I got.
Whoop. Whoop.
Yeah, that was with a
That was
scissor.
a rude gesture, though.
Yeah, well, I didn't do it on purpose. Yeah, I cut my finger yesterday with a scissor. A scissor cut is way worse than a razor cut
Why is that?
because you've got two pieces of steel committed and they
Oh.
crunch,
Ooh.
whereas one steel just whacks right in. It's easy.
How many cuts do you think that you've gotten in your lifetime as a hairdresser?
Oh, thousands.
Countless.
Thousands and thousands and thousands of cuts. It's a happy face. You see, she has a happy face now.
Yeah.
So it looks good. It's good to use the mirror so you can see what you got, and you can see the length, and you can see kind of the natural movement. Let's just come through. I'm going to pick the scissor up in a few minutes, but the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come through the top. I was saying there's a lot of people teaching razor cutting these days, but a lot of the people that we see are teaching it, they're actually teaching the technique that they learnt with us. So if you are looking for razor education, you'd be surprised how affordable it can be with a Rojo. We've got these classes we have these classes over 7 different cities. It's all available on a Rojo Pro. We do one-day razor classes now on the road. And it's $400 for the day. The one-day razor class. The next one-day razor class is going to be in Florida. So it's $400 for the day, and it's with me. The 2-day fundamentals class, that's in New York. The next one, I don't know if I'm teaching it because I'm traveling so much. If you want a 2-day razor class, I did the first class of the year. I did, but then the next razor class that I'm teaching for sure is going to be the one in California. That's exclusively me. And of course, all of these road trips, Florida, Chicago. We were already in Poughkeepsie, New York. I think we've got to get out to Toronto. So that's something that we've not got on the schedule, but I think we should. You been to Toronto?
No.
No? Have you been to Toronto?
No.
No?
I've been to Canada.
You've been to Canada?
Yeah, but not that far.
Where'd you go?
I don't really remember, to be honest.
And she went to Canada. She knew the flag was different. She got a passport out.
I went to Banff and another part.
Montreal's where I want to go.
I want to go there too.
Brilliant.
The roads are so nice.
Montreal's fantastic. I've been there a few times already in my life. I should go again.
Yeah.
Rose asked, where in Florida and is it fundamental?
Yes, Rose, it will be fundamentals, and it's going to be in Wellington, Florida, which is a suburb of West Palm Beach.
Todd says you better get to Toronto.
Okay, I'm going to book my ticket today. Actually, I'm going to talk to my friend today, I hope. See what magic we can make. There's always magic needs to be made. So what we're doing right here is I'm just lifting the length up just a drop. She doesn't really want to lose length, but she wants just to clean everything up. So that's what we're doing. And it's not really going to be more than 2 sections because of the layers. And then I'm going to come internally with the layer cut. I'm going to start to work the interior. We're going to be in Chicago next weekend for the ABS show. I'm going to be teaching a 3-hour razor class in Chicago at the show. It's a great hands-on class. If you want to learn razor cutting, I recommend you sign up. It's probably going to be the best value you're going to get all year. We're also doing American Wave in Chicago. And I'll be in Chi-Town for a few days, which will be nice. I like Chicago. Central section. Just take this section, I'm going to lift this hair straight up and out. I'm just going to connect and just check. Right in here. Right there. Just a little bit of point cutting. Product-wise, Olivia, what do you think we should use here on Georgie? What's the name of your dog?
Yeah, you're right.
Is it Georgie?
Yeah.
Georgie. What's your name again?
Kristen, I like Georgie better.
Okay, we'll call you Georgie.
Maybe some wave mist.
Georgie K. Wave mist.
Yeah.
Why do you think wave mist would be good?
Well, she definitely expressed that she wanted to see her natural texture, and the wave mist is nice and light enough to add complement her waves.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm thinking about something else, but I'm not too sure. Probably like a little cream whip, just because of friends.
Cream whip. Do you know what I think it'd be really good, which I'm well into right now?
But
What about a little bit of the American Wave structure?
yeah, I love structure.
It's lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's lightweight. It's like a very light liquidy gel. Just gives a little bit of hold, but it's soft to the touch.
Mm-hmm.
Just gives it a light structure without feeling heavy. I don't want it to feel heavy.
Yeah.
I'm going to spin around. You stay there, Rebecca. So I can get you. It's all about body position. If you want to learn technique, guys, come to one of our classic cutting classes. We'll teach you body position, and we'll teach you all of that good stuff. Refresh your technique. You know, my original technique is a Sassoon-based technique. That's what I developed and learned, and it's kind of like, I suppose, Vidal definitely was the godfather of. He was the OG of scissor cutting, yeah. And now, you know, we've kind of evolved it a little bit with our own technique over the years. You know, when you cut hair every day in the salon, you develop your skill set even further. And then, of course, we married razor cutting into our technique. It's kind of our signature look. And, you know, one of the things that I think is very important when you are looking for education, which I find to be very interesting, is get education from people that are working in salons. Yeah? Working in salons, part of a team. I think that's good because then it's a bit more rounded. It's a bit more well-rounded if you get that. because that salon-based experience is very important, because when you're cutting hair in the salon, you know, it's not just about the cut. It's about the experience. If you make the experience memorable, if you make the experience fun, if you make the experience enjoyable, yeah, if you make it so that the client has a nice time, and the client looks forward to the experience coming back. And that is a big piece of it. So now I'm just refining with a scissor. These are the Arrojo BMAC 5.0s, 5-inch small precise scissor. A great scissor for working with. And even here, as I'm just chipping in, I'm actually moving the blades. Just a little bit of point cutting. At the ABS show, that's America's Beauty Show, we'll be working on our platform. I've got some great hairdressers working with us. We got our Ambassador Style Council, Stephen Adams. We have Jason coming from Albuquerque, New Mexico. We also have Derek Anthony, Pat Lewis, Alex Ianu from Trio. You name it, we got a lot of people. We're gonna have Edda from Salon Edda. We're gonna have Chelsea from J. Gordon Design. So lots of guests. And then also my friend Tatum's doing his Elevate. Good time. Elevate. Is that what it's called? Yeah?
Yeah,
Elevate?
elevate.
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 Elevate. So guess who we're gonna put on stage for Elevate?
Lena, Alex,
Nope, nope, and
Kevin?
nope. Nope, nope, and nope. Get ready for this one. She doesn't even know yet.
Oh.
I'm only putting women on that stage because I think it's good for them to have as many girls, you know. It's like, you know, female power. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
who are you putting up on stage?
Lenny.
Lenny, nice.
Lenny, she doesn't know.
Oh, so cute.
Lenny's gonna be really good. So we'll tell her. Don't tell her.
Okay.
Don't freak her out.
Rick wants to know, will you have a
What do you
day
think?
course?
Feel good? Are we happy? We're doing okay?
Yeah.
You feel like it's gonna be all right for you?
Yeah.
When you tell him, I'm sorry, mate, it's over. Not dating you no more.
Sorry, that's what I'm thinking about right now.
You are? How about dumping him? Kicking him to the curb?
Yeah. I don't like confrontation.
Nobody does. Who likes confrontation?
Some people thrive off
You
it.
know, some people do thrive off it. You
Yeah.
are right, yeah. I'm not really a big...
No.
I have to deal... I have to...
I'll ignore people till I die.
Same.
Is that how you do it?
Yep.
She'll ignore people until she dies.
Yep.
Wow.
And then they'll like keep calling me, like,
I'm dead.
who are you?
I'm dead. She's been calling for a month. I died 4 weeks ago.
I don't bother people.
So nice. When's your birthday?
June 16th.
June 16th. What's that, a Gemini?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow, there you go. There you go. What are you?
I'm a Virgo.
You're a Virgo. Rebecca? What are you?
Scorpio.
Oh.
Oh.
How's that coffee?
Are you crying about it?
Internally, yes,
Yeah,
and
you're-
plotting all of your deaths, but, you know, whatever.
She's got no coffee. She's got no coffee. She's dying for a coffee. She was rushing to work today. It's bad traveling when it's raining, yeah?
Yeah,
Everything gets a bit messy.
a bit delayed.
How did you get in from London?
Sorry, there's
That was so elegant. Got it. How did you get in from Long Island?
No, I stayed with my friend who
You
lived,
did?
yeah.
Kind of a friend.
I don't want to talk about this.
Oh. The plot
Ding.
thickens.
Oh my god.
We got it.
Oh my god. She's so salty.
No confrontation.
You're starting it.
Got to protect the innocent. Your thing has been covered to protect.
Oh, he's not watching this. He's out of the field. And he doesn't even live in the state, so. Whatever. He's done worse. I only act bad after someone else has. So I'm retaliation.
Wow, look at this. See how good this is? You just open the door and they just walk straight through and they start telling you all kinds of stuff. Retaliation.
Yeah.
Vindictive. I don't like confrontation, but retaliation, no problem.
Oh yeah. Revenge.
Revenge. She shut me down. All right, I think we kind of did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to have you style it for me. Is that good?
Yeah.
But what we're going to do is I think we should just blow the bang
Okay.
a little, right?
Oh, I'm having an allergic reaction.
That's stress. You know that's stress, don't you? That's when she's under the pressure. Not an allergic reaction. That's like a stress reaction. I know that. So, you okay?
Yeah.
It's getting better. Yeah. Just zip it up. There you go. You're fine. It's gonna start crawling up your neck. Give me the wave mist first. Wave mist. Wave mist. Here we go. Stress, stress, stress. Wave, wave, wave. This is a brilliant product. Brilliant product. It's my beach wave mist. Brings out the natural texture. See that? French. Texture. So it really wasn't much of a lesson. It was more of a conversation, wasn't it?
The haircut?
The haircut was more of a
I
conversation.
mean, that's what happened last time.
True.
Yeah.
What is it with you? You bring out the worst in all of us, do you? Is that what it is?
I guess that's subjective.
Subjective. Well, this Australian guy doesn't know what he's doing. So a lot of wave mist, and then what we'll do is we'll put it in with our little structure. This is our American Wave product. This is our cream gel. So about that much. It's nice and lightweight. It's not heavy. So about that much of the structure. And what we'll do is you can blow the bangs out and twist the hair and diffuse it. But just straighten these out so that, so that this is just a little bit smoother. And then let's twist it a little, diffuse it, and we'll go straight into number 2. Oh, there it is. Thanks. It's important to always comb the products in. Always comb the products through your client's hair. And that way you'll get the most out of it. What's this? Oh, your tag's still left in there. You got a tag. Oh.
Just let me be.
No, I am so sorry. We're not going to let anyone be. We don't do that. That's not what we do here, is it, Olivia? We like to have a little bit of fun. But I like that. It's a nice design.
Yeah. Accessory.
It's an accessory. All right, so we'll go with Olivia, and I will see you in a few minutes. And we will switch chairs. Come on over here, love. Now let's do a little bit more of a razor lesson. So I'm going to get in, take a seat. Okay, it's just a little bit of hair. There you go. Perfect. So you get your cape on nice. And now we're going to, you push it this way, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was you going to say something else?
It used to go I used to always do it the other way, but I was told I should switch it up, like,
Goodbye.
someone.
And why did they say that?
I think because it was like, it's like muscle memory, but with the hair, like it's gonna keep going, and it got flatter, and then I got more volume when I switched it.
We'll make sure it goes both ways.
Okay, awesome.
Okay?
Thank you.
You are welcome. All right, so here you go. There's the classic red razor. See how classic it is. It's loose. V for victory. Get you right in there. Push. We're ready to go. That's the motion. All right, with the chin lightly down. I'm going to start through the back. She's got Asian hair. It's soft. It's fine. You can see the hairline straight away. So first time looking at the hair. See, it jumps around, which is very common. Nothing to be scared of, just to be aware. We parted the hair on the side that she typically has been wearing it, but I'll make sure it goes both ways. We're going to bring it up to the hairline. That's the key. First thing is we get a nice central section. And I got my clips. I like to work nice and clean. These are my favorite clips because they're strong, powerful, and there's no spring exposed because of the plastic. So section 1 right here. Let's push this straight in. Nice taut tension on there, nice and tight. Start with the back or the heel of the blade, and let's just run that down all the way. Section 2 on the opposite side. Start with more the front of the blade on this side, because you have to approach, you get the same approach with the blade going this way and this way, but you have to move the hand around. I'm going to keep it moist. Dries quickly when we're so close to the hair. Dries quickly. So if it does dry, just a little bit of hydro mist, and that just gets your client in the mood for a great haircut too, because she's getting an experience, because now she's already been shampooed. She was washed with our gentle shampoo, which is our more organic flavor shampoo. It's a beautiful, contains avocado. It's a great shampoo, and honey. So it's our natural shampoo and conditioner. And then our hydro mist is our lightweight spray conditioner. Section 2, well, notice how I rotate the comb. As I rotate the comb, it's kind of what we learn when we do our razor class. We learn the rotation, the lock and the load. That's what we learn. And get that razor moving before you get into the hair. Cut hair before you cut hair. Or get your motor running before you get it on the highway. Which means get the machine of the blade, the motion, and then when you push into the hair, it's just very, very natural. Section 3, I'm going to rotate the blade. I'm going to rotate the blade around. Rotate the section. It's going to give me a little bit more graduation. So we're not doing classic razor grad as I would teach, because I'm doing some elevation as I go through this. Just getting to know the hair.
Ian says, I'm doing lots of work with my razor on guests, which I love, but I have a question. Not sure whether you can show me, but what sections do you take on top of the head when razoring a short pixie cut?
Yeah, well, I'm not going to do that today, but if you go to my subscription, Ian, you'll find a short classic layer. You can see that if you want to learn. It's a short classic layer. I go up and over the head, and I still cut inside the fingers as much as possible. You know, the more practice you get, the better, but really, one of the things that I think would be very beneficial for you, Ian, is obviously a hands-on class. So that's kind of something that I think would really benefit you. I have no plans to come back to England anytime soon, but I think a hands-on class would greatly improve your technique. And I've been seeing your work, and I like what I see, so keep up the great work. Razor cutting's a lot of fun. It gives you just another tool. I always say that if I'm going to cut hair for the rest of my life, and I've been doing it for 38 years now, if I can do more than just scissor cutting, then I'm going to have more fun. Because scissor cutting is only one of the dimensions. Razor cutting is another dimension. It's a different approach. So it's just like, imagine being an artist and only having to use oil paint for your entire career. I'm not saying that would be bad, but we are artists that do 10 creations a day. So it's nice to have different options to play with. So if I was an artist doing 10 creations a day, I'm sure I'd want to do oil painting, felt pen, aerosol, you name it, I'd want to do different things.
And Sue says Californians are awake and watching Maestro.
Oh, Hinsu, I missed you, man. I was out in LA and I missed Michael. I'm bummed about that. I missed Hinsu. I kind of took it easy. I had dinner with Ginger, and I was staying in a new place that I'd not stayed at before on Sunset. And I just kind of went to the local bar, had a drink, and went to bed. So it's kind of easy. It's a lot of work that I'm doing, so if you spend too many late nights, it's too much work. But next time, Hinsu, when I come in July, we're going to do a Happy Mondays. We'd love to have you there. It'd be great to hang out. Michael and obviously Jeff, my buddy. You know, I still got to connect with Jeff. Busy time. So I'm using kind of the flat plane of the blade here. It's the flat plane of the blade just to melt the hair away. It is very much like sculpture, you can see. It's kind of like sculpting the shape in. Keep your sections nice and clean. This is the comb bank comb. It's a beautiful comb, comes in white or black. Available at ArojoPro.com, and that's where all of our classes are now. We sell all of our classes on ArojoPro.com.
Todd, excuse me. Todd asked, can you explain what makes Hydro Mist a little more?
Well, Hydro Mist has glycerin within it, and it's very soft, and it adds a lot of sheen, has a lot of conditioning properties to it too. Obviously, a main ingredient is water, but it's so lightweight that I could spray the full bottle. It doesn't create any kind of heavy, weighty residue. It's a very light conditioning spray. We are working on a kind of a heavier conditioning spray for American Wave. That is our product. We're calling it Hydrant. It's been formulated, and we're just working on the final phases. Probably be out in the fall. But I like using Hydro Mist because A, the spray is very light. B, it's got a beautiful fragrance, linden blossom. C, it just takes off that just washed feeling. When the hair's just washed, unfortunately, sometimes you can't get the hair to kind of do what you want it to do if the hair sometimes is a little too clean. So it just gives the hair just a little bit more, I don't want to say weight, but it gives it a little bit more of a malleable texture. Moves better.
Daniel says hello from Salon Vega in San Antonio, Texas.
Awesome, we love Texas.
You're the best, love your work.
Thank you, and I love San Antonio.
Ron Cunningham asks, is that the Brexit cut, sir?
Not yet. I don't know what's going on with Brexit. It's just gone mental. Like the world's gone mental. So we'll just see what happens with that. Good to stay abreast of the news. It's good to stay abreast of what's going on in the world. As a hairstylist, I encourage my hairdressers to know what's happening, so that when they're with their clients, they can have an intelligent conversation when it's called for. Sometimes it's just fun. Sometimes it's business. Yeah? So you really have to work out, you kind of learn your voice. I was in the salon yesterday. I had 11 clients yesterday. I came off a red eye from LA, and I had 11 clients. I was watching in the salon, watching my team work, and we gotta learn how to talk. Yeah, when you're doing haircuts, you gotta learn how to communicate. You'll notice that every client brings a different personality. So you gotta learn how to, get that personality. And obviously it comes with time, which means it comes with age and experience. But if you're a young hairdresser, force yourself into talking. I remember being an 18-year-old hairdresser, and I remember thinking when I got my review at Vidal Sassoon with Mr. Peter Bradley, and they said to me, well, you don't have to talk. And I think that maybe that was okay then, but today it's not okay. Because then it was more about the work. Today it's more about the experience. And if you get the experience good, then you'll win. I just stayed more on one side for the angle of the camera, working all the way up the back. This is one of the lessons that we learn on our razoring classes. So if you want to learn how to do this, this is This is how you do it. The best way is to obviously watch. You can watch this on my subscription. Subscriptions available on arojonyc.com. And subscription is going to go through a massive overhaul in before the end of the year. Because when I finish my Tribeca location, I'm going to turn Tribeca into my digital studio. So right now we're calling it Arojo Digital. And we're going to have a fully digitized studio for live broadcast with an audience, for filming with 4 different cameras at any time we want. So it's going to be regular. We're going to have the ability for so many guests to come and share their technique and do it in a... I say that the internet's been great for lo-fi. We're going to bring a hi-fi experience, which means a more professional experience. I know Rebecca does phenomenal with the camera angles, but you know, once we get proper cameras set, and I think Rebecca will learn it with us, because we're going to learn together so that we can always turn out good stuff. So look for a lot of change in the digital space with Arojo, but as it stands right now, we still have our subscription, and it's available through Arojo NYC.
Ian says, absolutely agree, it builds a journey with your guests. John says, great razor skills.
Thanks, John.
Maritza says, that's freaking brilliant and so on trend.
Nice. We got some.
Todd wants to know, are you keeping the graduation below the occipital bone?
Yep, I sure am. When you do graduation with a razor, it's very different from the scissor. But when you do it with a scissor, you stack the hair like this. When you do it with a razor, you collapse the hair. So look, see how it all comes down? It's all about transparency. And you know, you're looking at the quality of the razor cutting. What you want to look at is you want to look at the mix, the blend. So you see it all ends, but look at the consistency, the shading. That's great razor cutting. And that's, you know, that's what's helped me become successful. You know, not naturally gifted as a hairdresser, but over the years, with good practice and discipline, you know, I've got better and better. But again, I think it's just, you know, you got to practice a lot and learn and have intention in your work so that you are trying every single day on every single client to make it perfect. Fine teeth of the comb. This is, we call this tipping, using the tip of the blade just to work through. And she has quite fine hair, but that kind of helps to build up some texture and some strength. Now, usually I go into the side, which is where the hair parts, and I am going to do that right here. I know that we said we're going to go both ways, but I'll cut it one way before I start to assess it and analyze it. So I cut it first. I always cut the side closest to the part. Gives me the chance to really assess what's happening. So now we'll take the sections all the way through. I'm taking quite thick sections because of the density of the hair. I'm going to keep that hydro mist in, and the first thing that I'm going to do is establish behind the ear. So this is always the spot that people kind of get excited about, the ear, not knowing how to maybe accommodate for the ear. So I don't accommodate for it. I just go over it. First thing I do is everything behind the ear I cut into the line. There's my guide. And now I comb this all the way back. And I look for that piece, which is right here. And I put my line in right there. So now I'm going to close the blade down so it's not going to be so shreddy or so tapered. And I do more of a clean line. There, it's done. So you notice straight away I put the outline in. Section 2. Nice, thick, healthy section. Push that hair back. Now here, same again. pull this hair all the way back. Look for your guide. Let's collapse that right the way in. Everything behind the ear. And she has very strong growth patterns, which is very common when you're working on Asian hair. The hair jumps around a lot. And now section here, comb it all the way back, over the ear. Let's get everything out. So you can lift it up, get everything out, pick everything up. Practice great combing, as my good friend Derek Anthony would say. Practice great combing, and you'll get great hair cutting if you practice great combing. And there you go, you start to see the shape, the line fill in. She's on the move. Somebody tell you to move? Oh, you felt like you needed to move.
I need this.
Oh, you need the power?
Yeah.
Okay. So right now I'm not going to separate anything out. Right now I've got the baseline established. So now I can just come through. Notice how I comb with the wide teeth of the comb, just push that hair in. Final section. Comb it all the way back. You color your hair?
I did for
Yeah?
the first time in like 20 years.
Yeah.
Like,
And why did you color it?
I just felt like I just wanted more color in my life.
More color in your life.
Yeah.
What color did you use?
I don't know, some kind of like reddish.
Did you do it yourself?
No.
You went to a salon?
Yeah.
What did you ask for?
Why?
I'm just asking. Yeah.
I just pointed to a color on one of their sample things.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So, you know, when you're with your clients, everybody, what you should be doing is you should every now and again zone into something that's going to be a conversation about the hair. Yeah? That way you've got ammunition to discuss, to communicate. And ammunition that's going to help you have a conversation that could lead to actually increasing your service ticket. That's very, very important. And I think that's, again, part of the journey. Part of the journey as you go through. As a stylist, you have to be somebody that, A, builds trust. B, you got to think about your own business. Yeah? C, you want to kind of create loyalty. You know, you want to create success for yourself. So that's all about loyalty. Someone like Olivia, who's building a career, she's got to create that kind of level of trust and honesty and that build. And half of it's the work, but half of it's also kind of how she communicates and connects. Yeah? Even taking that picture after you do your haircut kind of is a signature. You know, it can be a great signature for you. And your clients love that because it makes them part of the experience. So you'll see that kind of textures happening right here. And I think that's kind of nice, yeah? I'll spin around this way. I should just have a look and see. Yeah, it's cute. All right, so now we'll do this side. Same thing, same shenanigans. You good?
Yeah.
Was that yes or yeah? That was, she's Russian. It's a little Russian, that wasn't it? That's a Russian yes. Yeah. Hydro mist. Lay that in.
Todd says wow.
ShamWow. Right, keep it nice and damp. Let's do this side. So let's refresh everybody how we do it. One of the most important things is make sure you bring your section all the way from the back. So bring your section all the way from the back. Now look, she's got like a bolt through her ear. This is her crazy side. All right, she said I'm gonna put a bolt through my ear. So now let's just work around this nice and carefully. We're gonna separate it. And if Olivia's lucky, we might even do Olivia's favorite move. She knows what it is.
I do know it.
She knows her move. Fine teeth, everything behind the ear. So look at the line, it's gonna fall behind the ear, and just lock that down. There you go. And now that's your guide for in front. There it is. It's hard to do with
It
this.
gets to me, yeah.
It's hard to do with the bolt.
Aw, next time.
Next time. It's hard to do with the bolt. But if you do have that, comb that, get underneath it, but always comb from the top. I'm just going to pinch a piece from the back of the ear. There's the guide. Watch the blade. Start with the heel. And we call this closed razor cutting because I'm not opening the blade a lot. It's just a little piece that got away. Yep, it's a little piece. All right, so that's good. Let me just have a quick look at the front. Let me just check for balance right now, because get the balance right straight away. They're sisters, not twins. So it doesn't have to be perfect, but it has to be in the zone. It's got to be in the zone. Next section, coming right the way through. That first section was quite a healthy section. So now I feel confident that I can just come all the way back. So again, just to remind everybody, if you're tuning in, if you have friends in Salt Lake City, please let them know we'll be there. Students, we have special pricing for students. We're doing a show on Sunday night. It's an Up Close with Nick. It's in Salt Lake City. Tickets $25, $12.50 for a student. You can reach out to me directly on Instagram. $25 gets you in. It's a 2-hour session. We're going to hang out. It's just going to be hair cutting, conversation, and sharing kind of like how we look at hair here in New York City. We'd love to see that. See you in person. I'll get to do some work. And then on Monday, I'm going to go to Denver, and we're doing an event in Denver. We have 2 great venues for both of the events, and all tickets are available on ArojoPro.com. So if you want to support and come and experience a New York hairdresser from Australia, I'll be there. She's not even listening. She's in the zone.
With their phone, yeah.
She's in the zone with the phone. I thought you'd give up social media. She's completely gone.
Sorry, I have to
Catch up. I'm going to lift this all the way back, and I'm going to tip in. Tip, tip, tip. This is the tip. Yeah, so you just get the feel for what you want to create. When you razor cut, we say it's like sketching. Razor cutting is like sculpting, sketching. You're etching in the shape. You move quicker, you move freer, you move a little looser. The reason why I started razor cutting in the first place is because as soon as I'd learned how to do straight lines and follow them, and I used to love watching that precision, but then I started stepping back from my work and going, you know what, it's technically really good, but it doesn't look sexy. It had no kind of what I like to call sex appeal. My work was very thick and didn't move. So the razor was a tool that I picked up that helped me to soften my work. It helped me to put this like elusive word, feel, into my work. And the feel is something that you can't really teach. Technique we can teach. Feel is like your inner style, your inner signature. You watch Olivia cut hair, it's going to be very different from watching me. I'll teach her the same. She knows this technique in and out, but she'll have it in her own way. Even when I was on the show last week at the International Beauty Show, what I found was I was watching my artistic team, the Style Council, and I was watching them work. You know, talking about, you know, years and years and years of experience, and just watching how they move the blade and how they cut hair. You're always looking. Now, don't forget, Aroja has 2 cosmetology schools. We have classes starting every month. Yeah, we have classes starting every month. We also have a barbering program. The Connecticut show's coming up, the Big Barber Connecticut show. We're going to have some representation there. We're going to be sharing some of our barbering skills. And then, stay tuned for that because we're really into that. And then, of course, Arrojo, we also have our product. Yeah, and we're opening new accounts every day, slowly building it the right way. A lot of hard work, a lot of integrity, a lot of intention. If you want to get connected to a truly independent brand, you like our style, you want to be a part of what we're doing, get connected. Go to Arrojo NYC, go to the ambassador section of our site, and start the conversation. So this is the planing. I'm using the flat plane of the blade. Getting close towards the end, which is good. Today I've got clients in the afternoon. We have test outs tonight.
We do.
We have test outs every week, don't we? The month
We
of
have.
March, test outs
I feel like
every
I've been
week.
at work every single day because I usually, help
Yeah, are you helping again?
I am.
Yep, that's
I'll be
great.
there later.
So we have 2 test outs tonight, a colorist and a cutter. Jenny and Ro, am I correct?
Yeah.
2 great young hairdressers. Last week we had
Was it Bodie?
Michelle Fody and we had Nicolette.
Yeah.
The week before that we had Celianne.
Sally Ann by herself.
We had Celianne by herself. Anybody else?
No, that was
We got lots of coming too. Blake, he's coming soon.
that's next week.
Is it? Who's he doing his with?
I actually don't know.
We got to do 2. We'll
Yeah.
have to find somebody.
It's a week.
It's okay. I can find somebody.
James Arvanitis says, "What's up?"
What's up, James? So now we're going to pull this the opposite way. Pull it the opposite way. Shape it in. Find section. Clean it out. All the way back. And see how it goes both ways. So you're going to have some trail over here. Yep, so what we're going to do is we're going to take that off. Tighten it up. She showed me 2 pictures with bangs, and then she bailed on the bangs. Yeah, I know exactly what was
Due
in
to
a
the sweat.
I know.
It's truly due to the sweat.
She's sweating.
It really is. That's the only
I
reason
mean,
why I'm not
honestly,
doing
that
that.
would if I sweat a lot.
If you see
like
this girl in the park, just stay
pure
away from me. She's
logistical.
sweaty.
Todd says, "Adrian, how you doing?"
Who?
Todd.
Hello, Todd.
Oh,
Hey, Todd.
Hey, Todd.
How are you?
Todd's in Canada.
Hey.
Wow.
Oh, she's interested.
There you go. Are you dating right now?
I don't like that word, but I'm with someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
But isn't that like
Next episode.
if someone's been with someone for more than like a few months or something?
Let me ask
to say that you're dating?
let's ask our relationship counselor over here. She knows. Yeah.
You're making Todd blush,
Nothing can make Todd blush as a
and
fisherman.
you've broken his heart.
Too easy, Todd.
Oh,
Yeah.
Todd.
Too
Oh,
easy.
man.
Oh man.
Jeez, Todd.
See, Todd, you should have come to Expo. You don't know what you missed. Today we're going to go and check out a venue for my show that I'm doing later on in the year called Inspired. Tickets are not on sale yet. I'm not going to put tickets on sale until I secure the venue. But we're doing an event at the end of October. We're not doing Expo this year. It's called Inspired. It's only for 75 people. It's going to be the start of the launch of Arrojo Digital. And we're going to do an event which is for salon owners and team leaders. And it's not going to be a business program. It's going to be a... you playing with your hair?
Yeah.
I'm not finished it yet. Relax. messing with me.
Todd says, "Expo this year, 100%."
No, it's not till May.
May, and next one, May.
May. Expo in May. We're changing the date. I want to change it. I like May. May's a fun time. And October's, it's very crowded. You know, the hair industry stuff's very crowded. So I'm going to go for May. Can you pass me some scissors? I think it's a little scissor cutting. Oh, we're done. We're kind of almost finished here.
Hansu says he's changing his name. American name, Todd Hansu Kim.
I like that. Hinzu. All the way. Keith, did you get that message about the client wanting to come earlier today for colour? No. Well then, just check in with Newell and see if she did it, please.
Todd asked if you mean the following May. Or this May.
May 2018. No,
Wait,
May, that was last year. May 2020. May 2020 is when our next expo is going to be. But we do have an event coming in October. It's called Inspired. And it's going to be a different type of an event. It's for salon owners.
Oh my god, my heart just like almost broke.
You thought you dropped it.
Yeah.
It's for salon owners and team leaders. And it's going to be a very expensive ticket, but it's going to be a very exceptional weekend. And only 75 people. And the reason why we're doing this event is because, you know, I think the best part about everything that we offer and what we do is when we get our kind of team leaders together, all of our salon owners from across our network, and that's where they have a lot of fun. And I want to do something slightly different. So it's not going to be business, it's not going to be hair. There's going to be some relevant things, but the whole thing is about inspiration. And I get a lot of that conversation these days about how people can stay inspired. And that's why we called the show Inspired. And if you look at the branding on it, I don't know if you've been seeing any of it, it's been very subtle. Red's my color, so it's inspired.
Wow.
Right, so inspired. Inspired. Say that when you're Australian. Inspired.
Inspired.
Inspired. Oh, my bloody inspired.
Know where I thought you were from because
Where?
my buddy is from Blackburn,
Blackburn.
and you sound very
Blackburn.
similar to him.
I'm from Blackburn.
Wow.
Blackburn.
Is that him?
Yeah, exactly.
You're not with. How you doing? From Blackburn.
No, you really do have a similar accent.
Manchester and Blackburn are not too far away.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's close to Seoul. Manchester, Blackburn, Seoul. Have you been to Blackburn?
No.
Who is this friend? Is this the friend?
No, this is my buddy that we used to bartend together.
Uh-huh.
Really good guy.
A good guy. A good
Stu.
bartender. You don't bartend anymore?
I had a little accident and cut my tendon behind the bar, and I just had a couple surgeries, and I'm just
Where is it? Show me.
steering clear. It's a little situation over here. Can you
Oh,
see
yeah.
that?
Oh, cool.
Super cool.
Looks pretty bad.
Yeah, I can bend it though, so that's good.
Good. Yeah, you gotta be careful.
Derek says good morning.
The D spot. Is that the D spot? It's gotta be the D spot.
And Sue says, awesome, inspired, love your brain.
Thanks. I love your brain.
Horrible.
Hinsu's brain's the best. He's great. All right, let's get this off now. That's it. Let's take that away. Let's pick up this dryer. Close your eyes. Little razor. Now, what product? I think we need a little bit of texture spray. I think, no, I'll use Glen for Australia. And I'll have, yeah, refinish here. So don't forget, we'll be in Chicago in a week teaching, but this weekend we have a class here in New York. Sold out class. It's kind of oversold, which is good. Means there'll be a lot of fun. Some great teachers teaching the class this weekend. And I'll be heading out to the West Coast again. Then next weekend we'll be in Chicago. And then we got Happy Mondays in Philadelphia, Happy Mondays in Miami, Happy Mondays in Asheville.
Asheville.
Asheville. Happy Mondays in Charleston. A lot of travel. We're going to do a Happy Mondays in Raleigh.
That's where I'm from.
I know.
Oh, you're so proud.
She likes Raleigh. How'd you like your hair?
I love it.
Yeah, you feel good? Did we hit the spot?
Yeah.
So, just lightly drying it. And now let's just put that down. And now we're going to take our refinish. This will add a little bit more structure and volume to her hair.
Alexis says, Philly, can't wait.
Yep, Alexis, I think it's going to be packed. Alexis, just own Alexis. NBC, we're going to film in your salon. So be on the lookout today. I think it's for the website, but they want to film in your salon, and we're going to do a feature. And I'm going to come in, and you're going to be doing the hair, and I'll do the chat. I hope you're into that. Now look what happened to the hair. See, it's doing stuff that it couldn't do without this product. And here's the thing with this product is, look how clear it is. So you see how it's doing stuff. The hair wouldn't do this without this. It is adding a little bit of texture and structure to the hair. Did you get hold of her? Do you know what I'm talking about? That client?
Yeah, she's gonna keep her appointment at 5.
Oh, she is?
Yes.
Ah. That's what I do all day, every day. Try and make the most out of the opportunity that comes on the day brings. Yeah? It's always what I try to do.
I love this.
You like it?
Yeah.
Alexis says, hell yeah, so exciting.
Good. Okay, so we're not finished yet. We're going to take you to the red wall, but first I got to go over and see my baseball player. Baseball wives.
God.
Face, head down. Can you bring me a dryer over? Let me loosen it up. What the hell's that?
I don't know.
Is this yours? Is that soup?
Oh, my coffee over. Coffee mug.
Coffee.
Sorry.
Rebecca, coffee.
Everybody gets coffee.
You ever thought about colouring your hair?
Yeah, but I don't know what I would do
You
to
should
it.
get it coloured.
What color?
I've got a colour class coming up,
Okay.
and I'll tell you, you know what you need to do?
What?
You don't want to colour it over, you want to get a little bit of lightness.
Yeah,
So you can
dimension.
see some dimension.
Yeah.
Maritza says, my favorite part when the client smiles and says she loves it.
Yeah, it's the best. Better than when she turns around and says, no, I don't like it. When she turns around and says, what did you do, you fool? People do that?
Do
Yeah,
that?
they do. They'll give you some
It'll grow
argy
back.
bargy. Yeah, that usually doesn't sound too good when they're unhappy. It'll grow back.
Well, it will.
We'll need you next time. When that happens, we'll call you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maritza's
Georgia. Is it Georgie? Is that right? Georgie says it'll grow back. Let's get a little bit of the texture spray, and I've got the glue, so I'm going to do both. She looks terrible with straight hair, she says.
I do. At least when it's cut this way. If it was one length, maybe it would be okay.
Yeah.
But then I just look like I belong in a band.
You belong in a band.
Yeah.
Would you like to be in a band? Or do you like modeling better?
I can't play any instruments, and I definitely can't sing. So.
Yeah, you just ruled that one out a long time ago.
Yeah. Maybe play like the triangle or something simple. I think I'm a good dancer though.
Are you?
Yeah.
Your busted move.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really good.
Why are you a good dancer?
Because I can just do it.
You've got rhythm?
Yeah, and I.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Because I know sometimes people that say that and have no rhythm. You know what I mean?
I've got moves.
She's got moves. I I like my moves.
Danielle says she looks beautiful. Great cut, Nick. So much personality in the shape.
Thanks.
So much personality in the person.
This is Glint. This is our texture shine spray. So much personality in the person. That's right.
It's really good.
And Sue said that's what Rami said, Freddie Mercury.
What did he say? Oh, so
Cannot play piano nor sing.
that's right. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Come on.
I don't think I'm Freddie Mercury.
I want to break free. I want to break free.
I'm not being like modest. I really am not good at those things.
You're not good at those things.
No, but I can dance. So
Yeah? Did someone teach you how to dance, or you just
No,
practiced in the mirror?
I practice in the mirror.
Yeah? Yeah. You wanna show us-
Self-taught.
What's your best move? You wanna show us your best move?
No, I'm not a performer.
You're not a performer, you're just a dancer.
Yep.
Where do you go dancing?
I don't really do it anymore, but if I like,
You're letting a skill go to waste. You're
Yeah,
depriving the
honest-
universe of your dancing skills.
Yep.
All right, to the red wall. You know the drill.
Yep.
Red wall, dance over there. Come on, baby, to the red wall. This is where we are.
I always
By the red wall. Over here, by the red wall. Here. There you go. You can stand right next to it. There you go. So here's our textured, kind of layered, kind of sweepy, loose texture bangs. Have a look and see how it looks. That's pretty cute, yeah. She's a really good dancer,
Yep.
and she likes letting the dog hang out with her because she's covered in cat hair. And then here we are. Did you get hair stuck in your lens?
Yeah, I
You got a little
it out.
pokey hair in your lens?
Yeah.
Yeah? So this is our razor bob. And spin round, we'll just show everybody the back. So you can see, we didn't use a brush on this, just cut and just rough dried. We just put a little bit of our texture spray in so you can get the shape. And you know, this kind of idea is that it'll go both ways. Yeah? So it just swings either way. And that's our episode. We did good. Olivia, come say goodbye.
Bye, guys.
And to say goodbye this time is Rebecca.
I need coffee.
She's gonna get some coffee.
Scorpio
We'll see you. Yeah, we'll see you. We'll see you. Is that the move?
No, I'm not dancing.
Is that the dance move?
No.
Are they big feet?
No, my feet are normal size.
My feet are normal. What's normal size?
I mean, I'm 5'9" and my feet are 9, so I feel like that's like fitting. Otherwise, I'd probably fall over and wouldn't be able to dance well.
There you go. You're a good dancer?
I am a dancer, actually.
She is a dancer. Wow. Tune in next week for Brooklyn Live Dance Edition. All right, Rebecca, turn me off.